This is the video tutorial for Center Stage Dance Academy's competitive and recreational dance teams. You will need a brush, comb, water. I put mine in a spray bottle, but you can just use it right out of the sink. You'll need any kind of gel. I use the Got2b. You'll need it as you're using it. You'll see in the video ahead that you use it as you put the honeycomb in. Helps keep those flyaways tamed, and then you'll also need it as a base for the hair. It just gives it that extra little hold that you need for those curls. You'll need the tiny clear rubber bands. You can get those at any Target or Walmart. Bobby pins, blow dryer, hairspray, and a curling iron. The smaller curling irons are the best because you get a tighter curl. So we're going to start by dividing the hair from the middle of the head to the front of the bang area, probably about 2 inches back from the actual bang line to the middle of the head. You don't want to go too far back. So I'd say about a good 2.5 inches. Then you're going to divide it in half. So split it right down, that whole 2-inch section, split it right down in the middle. And then you're going to use a lot of gel, put it on the hair to make sure that there are no flyaways, and then put the clear rubber band in. And she's starting with the left side here. Now what she's done is not only has she split it in half, right down the middle part, then she's divided each side into 3 sections. Just make sure that they're even. So you've got one pony on that left side, one pony on the top, one in the middle, and then one closest to the ear. So right now she's working on the middle one. And really use as much gel as possible, make it as slick as possible. Otherwise, you're going to end up dealing with dry hair, and it's too difficult to deal with. Now on this third ponytail, she's pulling all of that 2 inches that you had from the scalp, or from the bang line, all of it away from the ear. And then repeating it on the right side. So here she goes with the top. You can see dividing it just equal. Now on this side you can see that she's dealing with those 3 sections. We've set up this video tutorial so you can actually do it right along with us. So there might be a lot of pauses and talking. But okay, so again, looking at this side, she's pulled all the hair out of that 2-inch section away from the ear. So now you have a total of 6 ponytails on that front line. And that is the base of what's going to happen next. Now if you're a really good hair person, you're always doing really cute stuff with your kids' hair, you can actually keep dividing the hair into sections, but we're showing you the easy way to do it. So the next section for the honeycomb is to divide. So you're taking the 2 top pieces of that first row and dividing them in half and putting them together. So again, where you made that hairline, that top part of those 6, you divide them in half, and the 2 center pieces are going together.
And now off of those two center pieces, there's an extra piece of hair. So she's going with the right side this time so you can see a little bit better. She takes the remainder of that half of the top one on the right side. Make sure you get all the hair in there. And then splits that second piece of ponytail and puts that together. These get tricky because the other piece of hair that you had split in half is trying to sneak over to you. That's why the gel is so important. Use it and it'll keep that from trying to get in there. And then again, she's got that little section off of that second set of ponytail, and she's combining it with the entire piece that was over there by the ear. Anytime you're grabbing that side piece over by the far sides of the head by the ear, you grab the entire thing. That is the only piece of hair that does not split. And then you see you're making kind of a honeycomb shape here. Just a reminder, don't tie them too tight or you're going to end up bubbling. You can kind of see in this shot here that Kenzie's are bubbling a little bit, but it usually flattens out by the time you're done. So now she's repeating it here on the left side of the head, using that split piece from when she split the middles, and splitting the pony on the other side and adding it to that one. And then she's going to take the other half of that little piece and combine it with the entire pony on that far side by the ear. So now you have 5 strands, 5 ponytails now. And you repeat. You do it again. You take the top one and divide it in half. And the hair gets thinner and thinner. That's one reason why I wanted to show it on Kenzie, is for anyone who has a dancer with really thin hair, fine hair, or you're just dealing with short hair. This is the way to do it. You just got to have lots of gel. And tiny fingers. So she's dividing that middle piece and working with the left side again. Putting in another ponytail. And doing the same. Dividing the other ponytail and putting it in with the other. And then taking the entire piece from the ear and putting that together with the one that was split. And repeating it on the other side, taking that other half of that hair, dividing that middle section. Again, using lots of gel. You can see when she puts the gel in, the hair just kind of thins out a little bit. Keep using it. And then, again, using all the hair from that end side and putting it with the middle piece that was split. And now you have 4 ponytails left. And again, you start the repeating. This is the last section of hair. Should be the thinnest section of hair that you're dealing with. Doesn't matter what side you start on or anything, just as long as it's done right. I actually kept this in here so you could see that if you make a mistake, it's really easy. She just realized that she didn't put enough hair in the split section, so she took out the little pony. You can also cut it out. And she's going to start this little section over. It's just as easy to do. She's splitting it again and redoing it. And then she takes the farthest piece on that end, again, all of it. And again, taking that middle section and grabbing all of it. So you're starting off with 6 ponytails, going into 5 ponytails, going into 4 ponytails, going into 3, and you have a honeycomb. And again, this is just shown to you with thin hair. I'm going to show you with thicker hair. This is Paulina's head. After you're done with that third one, you bobby pin them together. Very good. I keep getting in the way. It's hard recording this, but I'm just going to show you the lines here. With her hair, because she has so many flyaways from her hair being layered, I had to go in between, putting more gel in the hair and also putting some bobby pins in to make it look cleaner. So if you've got a dancer who has a lot of layers, you'll need to go back through it. I'm just showing you here there's 6 and 5, the 4, the 3, and then bobby pin them together at the back. I'm just trying to give you a clearer view of this because it's hard with dark hair to see all the lines. You should be able to see the holes in between so we can put in the rhinestones. So that's where I'm pointing to with the comb, is in between where we're going to put the rhinestones. So because you have 6 ponies at the top, you're going to have 5, 4, and 3. For the rhinestones. Real quick, I'm not going to show you all of me curling her hair. I'll just show you, this is just some advice. I know everybody knows how to curl hair, but this is advice on people who do not have good curls for their hair. I put gel in there, then I blow dried it. Take tiny strands because her hair is thicker, and hairspray it before you curl it. So it already has the gel on there. Then you put hairspray and put it in here. Again, I'm dealing with all her layers. Again, I'm just trying to show you just a quick clip of how to deal with hair that does not curl. I put hairspray on it again. I wasn't going to bust out my blow dryer, but you can use a blow dryer just to make sure it completely dries on there. And this takes a long time, so my suggestion is that do this at night, the night before or the morning before the competition. Curl it, then unroll what you have here. Unroll that curl and then stick a sponge roller in there and roll it back into a curl just loosely. You don't want it too tight to the head, but just about that tight. Clip that sponge roller in there, do it all around the head, wrap the head up, and you don't have to make the pieces really tiny. And in this situation, I just was trying to show you that. And then let them sleep with it overnight. And when they get to the competition, take it out and then shake it out, re-hairspray. Again, that's just pointers on trying to keep your hair curly. And then here we go with the rhinestones. Twist them in. They're Velcro. You've got gel in there. You've got hairspray in there, so it should clip really nicely. And again, you've got 5 going in between that 6th row, the 6-piece row. And then you hop into the 5th row, and you have 4. Just twist them in. You really want to make sure they're twisted in tight because when they start dancing, they go flying. And then the last row into the 4, you put in 3. And there you go, honeycomb. You'll get used to it the more you do it. It seems like a pain in the butt now, but you'll get it. And this is the after product, nice curly hair. And that's it. Have fun.